Remember this character? Healing. I played a decent amount of Elena Ryu. Feels good for Elena. That can be a link. It's very, very precise though. I think you need a really, really deep meaty of the towards medium kick. No. If you get if you get first frame, if you get the first meaty frame, it's 1 frame link into crouch jab. If you get a second meaty frame, it's a 2 frame link into crouch jab. And it's only 3 active frames for that down medium kick. I mean towards medium kick. Nice, that's a punish from that range. Interesting punish. And by that I mean I don't like it. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, he got it! That was cool. Back hard kick is unthrowable and also blows up lows. Lord. He can kill here. He has to burn a bar though. He chose to. That wasn't even the optimal 1 bar combo there. I think it was the EX Spinsight something or other. No, I think that was. I think it was low strong into light. Spin. That thing, run a horn. And then EXDP was max. Or maybe not. It's been too long, I don't remember. That was probably safe. 2 bars lane is horrifying. Four bars lane is mega horrifying. Got him, midair. He could have EXDP'd! Even light DP would have worked! Healing. Fireball was fine there. Between the Y health and the chip, he actually did like all the damage of healing back. Deletes the inset up. Oh, that's a punish. He had a FADC. No, but he couldn't get anything good off of that. Elena recovered probably. Oh, this is kill. Good punish. Holy shit. Let me kick hard DP. I played Street Fighter 4 3D pretty recently for the first time. I can't imagine actually playing it in a competitive way. Nice DP. Nice combo. Street's making Ryu look really fun. Look at that. He recovered so little HP. I forgot healing gave you that little. He got like less than 100. If people were better at punishing healing, healing never would have been an issue. Almost always the problem would be someone trying to punish like a full healing and then it's a short healing and then they do something unsafe. So Elena punishes them. Or they like let Elena get a full healing and then don't do the optimal punish. It's like, oh no, Elena's getting full healing, let me sweep. It's like, shit dude, you can get a full jumping combo. Yeah, you've got button press special moves. Nice gal. Nice crosscut. Big combo. Kind of an unusual combo avenue. That's Ultra. His best hope is to just not let her give her any healing opportunity. Throw a fireball immediately. Yep. Following that in was actually probably a better idea, now I remember. Not even throwing the fireball. Chasing it. Watch for full healing. Nice! EXDP would have been more reliable there. She got a pretty good amount of health back in this round. Not enough though. You forget that Street Fighter 4. Oh, she's dead. Street Fighter 4 3D is based on Super, which is a game where Gal was already top tier. Oh, that was a sick bait. He got the backdash on the... Oh, no, not from that range. That's a big range 3-frame punish. But he was too far out. That's -2. But Elena has a 3-frame jab. So you better do a reversal light button of your own. Nice. Very similar to that second round we saw. Elena's lower head mix-up is really strong. It's also not super risky. However, in this game, she can actually combo out of lows and overheads, which is a bit busted. Tricky. No combos. You could have gone strong into Tatsu. Sick punish. It's actually very high damage right there. Stand Fierce, medium Rhino Horn, EXTP. It's like her highest like 1-bar punish combo actually. Frame trap. Yeah, chasing it in is good. Trade. Surprised neither of them comboed there. Yeah. Focus isn't a bad oh, that's... They work? Got it. Now Ryu's actually got a big advantage because of DP super. Also, I was looking at the wrong bar. Ryu had a big disadvantage. If Ryu had a super meter there, he was like in a super good position to win. The main problem with Elena is just fucking... I guess her combos. It's that even if you get the right read, it's so shitty. Elena's got a better up-close mix-up than Zangief, which is not a problem. It's just a problem that her mix-up leads to such good damage. It's so defective. Between EX Mallet, which is a basically unreactable overhead, 15-frame overhead, tied for fastest in the game, tied with Dudley. Ultra? Too far away. That's double overhead. Tricky, tricky. Two hit air normal equals 2 overhead hits. True mix up with jump button into low. Gah. Ah. That was okay. He could have started with that second part. The FADC just like ruined his own damage. He ended up doing about the same damage as if he just started with that. Nice. It might yet, dude. The problem with Elena is that she's got that EX Mallet Smash overhead, which leads to huge damage, and even Ultra setups if you have Ultra One. And she's got, what's it? Ooh, very nice reset. She's got like the Link's Tail FADC, which is like a low that you can cancel into that leads to like really good setups. So she can jail into like a really broken overhead and a really broken low. It's like imagine if Zangief had like a fucking mix-up that good, but he could get like 500 damage off of like anything for like 2 bars, with or without Ultra. That was gimmicky. Elena could have bashed back dash there and been safe. I think she could have also EXTP'd, but that was more risky. Nice. Call that shit. Got him. That's a hard one too. That's a 2-frame link into low strong and he's still going for jabs. Low strong is like 2 frames slower. Low strong is 5, I think. Jabs are 3. That's kind of a bad punish too. Low strong was the go-to. St. Fierce was even better. Big. That was a punish. The focus was really bad there. EXTP probably would have whiffed there. Nice slide. Very well placed. Literally the only reason Street Fighter V has been better for US players is because we got it closer to the time when Japan got it. I know how ridiculous that sounds, but it's true. And because Japanese players are drawing from like fucking bigger experience wells, I guess. Ugh. Going to a real arcade in the US is often pretty depressing. Half shit in US arcades is nothing, it's like not, you know. That's a good level 1 focus. Level 1 focus on Fizz, generally safe. Generally a little bit minus. That was back roundhouse. He did a button that was kind of like, that jump was kind of awkward. Elena's kind of my bae in this game, man. Watching Elena be played, I remembered. I like tolerated Street Fighter 4 for a really long time. He went for the full business and Ryu didn't do anything. That was a full jumping combo. Straight up, I'm not even joking. He had enough time. Nice. Really good combo there. Any cancel would have pushed him too far away for the DP FADC to be possible. So instead of canceling, he just linked straight into the DP without doing like low jab, low strong, or low jab, low forward. He had to kill whatever after the 2 jabs and just do DP into FADC. I was so unsatisfied. Like, I tolerated it for like Ryu and Evil Ryu and Ken and Guile and a couple other characters. I didn't realize how Shoto-centric it was. Played fucking a shit ton of Shotos. But not until Elena was I really truly feeling Street Fighter 4. And that was like the 5th revision of the game. That was got rid of her white health. That like nullified her healing in like 1 instant. She's got low profile in that whole slide. Yeah. It's kind of weird to think about Street Fighter 5, like, what if I'm waiting 5 seasons for fucking a character I care about? I get sad when I think about that. This might go under. Nope, we got it. His timing was right, but his position was weird. I think that was a checkmate. I don't think Ryu could have woken up with anything there. I like Akuma a lot, but it's very much, I like Akuma the way I like Evil Ryu in Street Fighter 4. It's like, I think he's a really, really fun and well-designed character. Or like regular Ryu. Or Ken. But he's not really me. It's just something that like he's well-designed enough that I can play him. There's a, backdash was a bit early. Combo was pretty cool. If you get a level 2 or level 3 focus as an ATR like he just got there, it's a free juggle state. So ATR like DP and Ultra worked. It's not even that Akuma really appeals to me, it's just that I think he's really cool. He's very well designed. Akuma's general good appeal is enough that I can like it a lot. You know? You hear a rap song and you're like, I don't really like rap, but like this song is really good. Or like country. Just picking those 2 examples because a lot of people claim to hate rap and country. I kind of like rap and I kind of like country. I really like rap and I kind of like country. At Home Depot we play country songs on the radio a lot, and every now and then there's a country song I'm really into. Anyway, you ever just hear something that's not really your taste, but like it's good enough that you know that it's just like, wow, this is a really good song. Like fucking Thunder Rolls or whatever. Don't like country songs, but it's like, damn, this song is really good. That's me with Akuma. Or like a game genre you don't normally play. It's like normally I don't play point and click, but like, damn, missed. Shovel Knight, sure. Normally I'm not really into the platformers, but this game is fucking quality. Ah, a little late. That's a Kuma with me. I too love platformers. They're basically only game genres I like don't have much experience with, or game genres I like. Like, I've never really played a grand strategy game for longer than a few minutes. Sure, he needs to clean up his anti-airs. Damn, missing these combos. Anyone who says degenerate, seriously. Oh, he tried for a normal anti-air. Not this game. Only Omega. Ah, misses punish. Stand Fierce is a pretty bad button. The fact having a cancelable heavy at all is pretty good. She didn't have that in third strike. But like Stand Fierce is about as bad as a button can be while still being good. I wish every mobile game didn't have to be cancer, dude. That's all I can think when I play mobile games. I dislike mobile games a lot. They're very much like the same. They're very samey. A lot of them are pay to win. A lot of them are like you can only do so much playing right now. They like time limit you. I don't want to be time limited. The marketing is bad too, yeah. I like advertisements in mobile games. I hate that shit. I'd rather just pay $5 for your game and have no advertisements ever. Except I wouldn't because most mobile games are not very fun. Ah. Oh, he's going for the mix-ups. Sakura combos. He's almost got the stun. I think it's gone now. When did that stun run out? DP. What? Super? That was the right play, too. Incredible. Oh, failed Ultra. That's GG. Mobile games should have overtaken handhelds a long time ago. But mobile games are like being held back a lot by like fucking trying to all do the same shit. Trying to make as much money as possible. The pay model is fucking up mobile games a lot. For both customers and like developers. People aren't willing to put the same amount of money towards a mobile game as they are towards like a handheld game. And also like mobile games, the mobile games that have made the most money have made ridiculous amounts of money, like Clash of Clans and fucking Angry Birds and shit. By having like a pay model that wouldn't work for like a handheld game where it's just like you can pay like an infinite amount if you want to. See, he blocked that high, and then he like shifted to low block. I feel like that should be abolished. I feel like only the first hit of Mallet Smash and only the first hit of Link's Tail should be the lower the overhead. It's horrible that you can make the right play and then shift to the wrong play. If you get the read, you should be fine. Too oftentimes, the opponent has their right read and then still like gets punished. Deep counter hit combo too. He had an hour to combo that. That was like as deep as you can have it. That was like the last active frame. I recognized it. That's the thing, is like there are a lot of genres that should work really well on mobile, but like no one's trying. This line is not anti-airing almost at all. There's a lot of ranges where he can just do stand strong that'll like beat Tatsu's, but he's almost always blocking as an anti-air. He's winning really well in footsies. But he just needs to fucking, like he just blocked the jump in, then it's like, oh, here's my EXDP after you landed. So why don't you just start with the EXDP? Early light DP is really strong if they jump. This reminds me that I kind of want to play Night in the Woods. I don't own it yet, though. Ugh. That's like a storytelling kind of game, right? I'm going to buy it pretty soon, probably, and then stream it. I remember Lazy Shoot Larry. Laser Shoot Larry. Wow. All the Phoenix Red games are point and click. He's really timid about EXDP there. The thing is, Ryu can backdash to bait the EXDP, but Elena's EXDP recovery is kind of fast, so it's not that bad. A message. Steam. A gift? Wait, dude, you didn't buy it for me, did you? No way. Fuck. I just wanted someone to tell me about it. That's why I brought it up. I didn't want it. Well, I do want it, but like, fuck. I do want it, though. Alright, I'm gonna stream this in the next couple days, probably. That was a jump in light kick. Curious decision. Damn, thanks, dude. Ugh. Alright, I feel better knowing it was selfish. Wow. Went over the low with the mallet smash. Damn, I gotta go back through my Steam games. Now I think about it. There's a few things I've been meaning to play. I think I have Shovel Knight and I've like barely touched that. I don't even think I played the Steam version at all. Ooh. Counter hit combos. That was my favorite combo to land. Yeah, satisfying to see that. I haven't tried XCOM. One bad fucking owner. I think I have La Mulana. I think I got it in like a Metroidvania pack. Don't buy me Steam games. Don't buy me a Steam game. I'm too busy to play Steam games regularly. I'm only giving Night in the Woods a chance because it looks cute. The reset. That's a Bath combo right there. Yeah, that's Bath. That's raw Bath. Everything he just did was all me, baby. See that? That's so bullshit. That should never happen. The really cheap thing is that you don't know whether she's doing 1, 2, or 4 hits for her Link's Tail. Link's Tail's such a busted move. Link's Tail's the actual most broken part of Elena. Hard knockdown connects off a light, like FADCs to huge damage, and like repeated lows in a cancel that also she has like overhead she can cancel into. But the thing is, if you want to punish the 1-hit one or the 2-hit one, you open yourself up to the 4-hit one. You don't know which one she's about to do. When she has 2 bars, it just gets to be a shit show. I felt my taste in video games becoming a lot more... Nice combo. He did the optimal shit that like I talked about not too long ago. I never see players go for that. In fact, that might actually be like the first time I've ever seen anyone go for that. Good super! Holy shit. This guy's after my own heart. That was like a lot of cool stuff right there that we just saw. So it's towards Fierce. Stand forward. Stand forward is used because because it's 3 frames. But also because it keeps you closer to the opponent than normal. And then that allows you to go for close fierce here instead of far fierce, which lets you maximize your damage. And then this Elena player goes for like medium trip and sees the hit and then supers. That's actually the path to Elena's max damage, not involving stupid setups. It's like jump fierce or something, and then stand fierce, and then medium trip, medium link style, and then super. Medium trip, it does 130 damage by itself, and then super cancel does a shit ton. Sakura and T-Hawk. This is cool. Both these characters are unbelievably awkward from far away, and both of them are very broken from up close. And by very broken, I mean kind of strong, since neither of them are even that good. Sakura's maybe really good. Sakura's like secret high tier. Sakura has a lot of things that could be called low tier, but then like her fucking damage is so fucking high, and her footsies are better than they look. T-Hawk is just kind of bad. Shoken. That's the uppercut, right? Yeah, it's good. Nothing wrong with it. It's not a DP. It's just like a combo ender. You can kind of DP with like the light one. The EX one is like hilariously bad as a reversal. It's got a lot of invincibility, but it basically can only hit one way. Like if you get like a mid-air connect or something like that, it doesn't really work. The cool thing is you can FADC it really easily on reaction to it hitting. So you can like choose to save the bar if it hits. You can be like, oh, it hit. I don't need to FADC to safety anymore. And then often, ooh, that got 2 hits. That's kind of cool. That might be T-Hawk specific. You get really, really high damage combos if you burn the 3 bars to have a mid combo EX Shoken. Got her. This is gonna kill. Pow. Hole. Nice. That's me, dude. Want to pick up Street Fighter 4, but bad at one from links. That's what the Omega Revival is supposed to be all about. That's my target audience. That crouch for your hitbox is way better than it looks. See that? That's the scenario. That's why EX Shoken is kind of bad. It also has basically no anti-air properties at all. Jump strong. What is this? Cross taken? Iwari in Omega Mode isn't even odd, he's just normal. He didn't even get changed. He has a single fucking new fireball and a single new button, and otherwise is identical to the playable version. Iwari is already an Omega Mode character, that's the problem. They didn't need to do anything to him to make him Omega Mode. Yeah, that combo. Light DP in the corner into Ultra 2. Sakura's really cool. That crosscut. Guy's clean. I remember when only a few players could do shit like that. I mean, it's easy to do. It's more of a presence of mind thing. I can do some nice deep cross-ups like that. Cross-up BPs. So the thing about Sakura, if you didn't know, is that Sakura literally has the highest damage in the game. What the fuck? Red focus. This should be a DP into super. Ah, he went for the wrong combo. He could have won super easily there. Jump around house, stand fierce, hard DP super would have literally killed. Blanka. This is an okay matchup because Sakura's DP is actually pretty good at punishing Blanka's various bullshit. Whew. I miss Sephiroth. I miss this matchup. Those were good days. I played Sephiroth once since Street Fighter V came out in this game. I won, I think, pretty handily using Elena against Blanka. I was like, I remember this matchup. This matchup's cheap. It's good for me. You Bon, I think. What the fuck? That was a failed ultra. I think that's front. It was front. He blocked wrong. Shake my head, I would have blocked that, right? I have a lot of fucking exposure to that setup. Alright, he hit a bigger punish there, I think. At the very least, he could have gotten his entire DP to connect. That was a punish from that far out. This is big. Oh, got him. That's a 4-frame ultra. The problem with Blanka is that his frame data very much reflects the fact that he has a 4-frame ultra. So his like most frame advantage thing is like +5. And most of his stuff is +4 or less. That's like a big thing holding him back. This is probably going to chip kill. That was really smart. Blanka's the original coward croucher. It's a special crouch. He's had it since SD, I think. Actually, I don't remember if he had it in SD. Maybe not. He had the slide in SD. Light Blanka Ball bounces the furthest away, so he has to use Light Blanka Ball in those combos. Otherwise, Sakura can punish it. If it's on hit, he can use hard Blanka Ball because that one knocks down. The X flip? Nope. Respect. This might kill? No, it's not enough, I don't think. Oh, it was. It's a pretty short combo. Can't crouch fierce. That slide is probably the best slide in the game at punishing fireballs. Elena as well. Those two are like the two best. They have insanely good reach, pretty high damage. Knockdown. Get fireball invincible pretty quickly. Blanka's walk speed is okay. The charge character thing is a bigger issue. See that? That was a really bad punish. Punishing that can be kind of tricky because you've got to wait for him to land, but then he recovers like 2 frames after landing. So the punish window is actually really small. I actually did some research with Elena and found some really cool character-specific punishes. Elena can always do reversal hard Rhino Horn into EXTP. Or like regular DP. The thing is, a lot of characters who are charge characters, this was true in Third Strike. It wasn't true, especially in the beginning of Street Fighter 4. Oh, see that? See that? That's a horrible scenario. He didn't have to do that, but like that was a horrible scenario. That's actually literally what I was about to talk about. So we'll like pause and talk about it really quick. Inherent charge was what I was about to talk about. Right now, where Blanka's standing, I think he could have waited a little longer and made this hit. But right now, where Blanka's standing, if he does low forward, like, it whiffs. And he can't approach and do low forward because then he loses charge and then he can't cancel into anything. So, like, from this position, there's another character who suffers from that really badly. Who is it? I think it was like M. Bison. No. Oh, maybe no. I don't remember. From this position, it was DJ. Your punishes are just shit. Your punishes are so bad. But what you can do for most charge characters is you can approach and then do something that builds charge. Like if I was Well, Blanka can do it with like a stay medium kick. Blanka could walk up here and do stay medium kick, and that's a punish. And then during the stay medium kick, it's 2 hits, so you can just hold back, and then you can link jab from the stay medium kick, and then cancel the jab to hard fireball. So you can give yourself charge with the combo. Street Fighter 3 had that for every charge character. This game had it for some of the charge characters, and then they kind of added more as the game went on. But DJ like still doesn't have it. DJ like has to do stupid shit like fucking walk in, stay medium kick, crouch medium kick if he doesn't have charge, or rather if he's too far away to punish and can't like jump in. His inherent charge combos all involve a bunch of jabs, which are like horrendously unoptimal because they add too much scaling. Blanka's got pretty bad inherent charge too. Link should solve the problem of inherent charge. Yeah, it's really important that every charge character has at least one combo that inherently grants charge. Blanka's got really kind of damage on optimal ones. Blanka's damage is pretty low in general though, so whatever. He's actually one of the most ripped characters. You think he'd be really strong. He went for double low forward, I think, or something, I don't know. Low forward's a 4-frame button, and I think it's +4. Probably low forward, send jab, actually, into light ball would have been the most normal combo there, especially given the range. Very, very difficult to punish EX ball. Most characters can't. Nice, this could kill. He didn't have ADC. Also, there's no human way I could kill him high. This next one could kill, though. How on earth? Why did he not have ADC? That was his clear opportunity. He's really just trying to use it. This is death. I don't think she can out invincibility. It actually punished. 4 frames is pretty fast. So there's an invisible hit that shoots out that's 4 frames fast. And if the invisible hit connects, you kind of are locked into like a reel. And then the jump in combos from that. I guess it wasn't good enough without that invisible hit. Because of that, you can actually link into it from stuff. Charge in Street Fighter 2 was supposed to be easier than motion. But, you know, it requires more planning. You have to remember it from like a canceling standpoint. Canceling into charge moves is a lot easier than canceling into motion moves. But they've made canceling into motion moves a lot easier. And people got better at it. Charge also kind of teaches you how to play. Or it did. You can't just like, you know, you need to have at least a very loose plan when charging. Compared to like motion where you don't really need to have a plan at all. Well, you need to, but like, you know, it's not inherent to it. Like, if you're playing a charge character, you've got to sit and block and watch every now and then. Or else you can't even use your moves. And that sitting and blocking and watching is, you know, a core part of Street Fighter, like 2 and 4, and maybe 3. You can't just hold up like an idiot while playing a charge character. It's a lot harder to build bad habits if you play charge. You can still build bad habits, but they'll be different bad habits. It'll be like fucking I charge too much. It's a very common bad habit among charge characters, charge players. I kind of have that issue in Street Fighter 5 with Guile. I sit on that back and wait patiently. Looks like he got hit up on electricity. Electricity was kind of weird. The moves that would beat it and the moves that wouldn't beat it were like really unclear in vanilla. And in Super they made it pretty universally weak to lows. It tended to counter hit you when you were trying to punish it. Nice, that probably chipped out. Rufus' theme is kind of godlike. Who the fuck? Oh, it's Dhalsim. What is his outfit? This is like the Halloween one, I think. Remember Dhalsim in this game? The differences are subtle, and yet they amount to quite a lot, and yet his gameplay style is actually very similar. Oh lord. Come with me, friend. That's a really weird ultra because it changes the camera angle regardless of whether it works. One of the only ultras that does that. Vega feels very, I mean not Vega, Dhalsim feels very fair and fun in Street Fighter 5. I don't know if he's too weak or too strong. That's really hard to evaluate. That's an overhead. You can link out of it. The only problem is the startup is kind of long. You need to charge it. I think you can always link out of it or something, but you need to charge it for it to be an overhead, or perhaps vice versa. I don't remember which, it's been too long. I never really understood that, I don't think. This Blanka's lockdown. That electricity is like +9 or something like that. Light electricity. You can literally do light electricity, walk forward, jab, another light electricity. It's probably close enough to Ultra. Blanka is weak, but his options are fairly good. Even that's a bit strong. His options are all very gimmicky, but you have to play on point to punish them properly. Which is why he kind of falls apart at a high level, but he's very strong at low level. Fong is a decent comparison, and Bison would be a better one. That Ultra. He did the high one. Blanka is a much bigger bag of gimmicks than any character in Street Fighter V. This character was the kind of character they desperately sought not to create in Street Fighter V. Blanka's normals are his best feature, but they're not even that good. But they are the actual most strong part of him. They're pretty fast. He's got a 3-frame stand jab that goes pretty far. They can combo out of even at max range. Most of his buttons are like 3 or 4 frames. I shouldn't say most of them are 3, but like a lot of them are like between 4 and 6. I have low blood pressure and I often feel like fainting when I stand up. Stand up rapidly, rather. Especially if I haven't eaten in a while. Or if I've been lying down for an extended period. Of not a combo. That's safe though. Oh, he definitely could have killed there. Bar stand fierce anti-air. Rufus has some pretty cool anti-airs. He could have canceled the last one to EX spin. They're just literally, I think they literally just haven't made a record character yet. I don't think there's anything to it. I think the characters that they included, there aren't that many record characters in Street Fighter. There's Fei and Yang, and then as of this game, there's Rolento and Poison too. It's just raw chance. Alright, Rufus has the best dive kick in, like, the series. Like, better than Twin dive kick in Street Fighter 3. But he's also very, very balanced around that dive kick. That has invincibility. His combos are very strict and strange. He has a decent ability to juggle, but he can't get much damage out of it except into Ultra. Karn's was more like a change of direction. Change of directions are a lot more interesting than Rekkus, in my opinion. Huh? Should've been a hard Galactic Tornado. Damn. Lit. That dive kick has no height restriction whatsoever. He can link stuff really easily out of his dive kick. It's just that it's not super rewarding. Like, that was like a not too terrible combo after the dive kick there. I did see the leak. Down backing against Rufus is really not that bad of an idea at all. The dive kick is not an overhead, and his only standing overhead is kind of slow and has no reward whatsoever. And getting thrown is not that bad versus eating a dive kick combo. That's definitely low blood pressure of some variety. Low sugar. It's literally like go eat. Fill your body with nutrients. Have some tasty protein. Have an apple. Have fruit. Fruit's high in sugar. Ugh. That's an overhead. It's also safe on block. So I have that little EX Messiah kick. You've got a light kick follow-up, which is invincible but very unsafe. You've got low follow-up, which is low and very unsafe. And you've got an overhead follow-up, which is safe but can be preempted. The only way to be absolutely safe is to do what he just did right there. The light kick follow-up followed by an F80C backdash. That's invincible to lows despite its animation. Far stand hard kick. It's also a launcher. Meterless launcher into Ultra One. Rufus has a couple meterless launchers. Oh, that was the wrong punish. Probably raw Ultra was the best punish, to be honest. If he gets any dive kick, he can do light kick, hard kick, and then juggle Ultra, and it'll probably kill. So he's literally one dive kick from winning. But one dive kick is harder to land than it sounds. Rufus is a very safe character. Galactic Tornado is safe. Dive kicks are pretty plus. EX Messiah is easy to make safe for a reversal. Right here. Despite the animation and all the hits, that only does about 100 damage. It's more than that. It's 100 damage plus the damage of a follow-up. See, that was like a completed Rufus combo, sadly. What was the Capcom Cup where Kazunoko won? Was that 2014? 2015? I feel like watching some archives of that. I want to see some crazy high-level play of this game from late in its life. Nice. The meteorless follow-ups there are really garbage, but it didn't matter if it was garbage. He only needed a little bit of damage. FAD seeing that is almost never worth it, unless you have Ultra One, in which case it's almost always worth it. Ugh. Rufus Ultra One is one of the easiest ultras to land, but he's very weak without it. He can land it off of any dive kick, or rather he can land it off of a target combo on the ground that's pretty easy to land. You can land it off of any light normal. Any single light normal anyway. He can land it off an air-to-air. There it is. That was that target combo. He can land it off of an air-to-air hard kick. He can land it off of a grounded Siren House. He can land it off of EX Messiah FADC. He can land it off of Galactic Tornado in the corner. I don't want the grand finals. I want the whole damn thing. But thank you. 2015. It was Digo in grand finals? I don't remember that. Digo's the best. That's too fast. Yeah, good predict. It was very obvious there. If you block it, it puts you in an awkward scenario. But if you make it whiff, you can punish it pretty easily. Nice. That didn't even work until pretty recently. A lot of Daigo's talents that made him better than most other players are no longer relevant in Street Fighter V, including his execution, which is way above average. The way Daigo liked to play is not really alive anymore. I wouldn't even really say he's underperforming, though. He's still doing really well. He's just not sweeping everything. You can definitely still be consistent in Street Fighter V. Evidence, Knuckle-Doo. Evidence, Punk. We almost got through this video. I want the whole thing, baby. 9 hours. Final. Full. 9H plus. The fuck is this? We're mid-match already. Nemo versus Dashio? This is already awesome. We're not gonna watch all 9 hours, damn it. Dashio was one of the best Seth players. I remember. Nemo was one of the best. No, Nemo was the best Rolento. I can't think of a single person who was even close to him. I'm not gonna watch all 9 hours, damn it. Oh, you wanna play? Yeah, alright. We can play right now. We'll come back to this.